Today's WNEM TV5 Morning Extra is brought to you by Roof Max of Midland.
Good Wednesday morning, everyone. Thanks for joining us for TV5 Morning Extra. Remember, if you are watching on Facebook or YouTube right now, like, follow, and comment on the stories that matter to you. I'm Lauren Piesco.
And I'm Christine Winter. Let's go to First Alert meteorologist Matthew Mondro. We are just seeing some slushy roads outside right now.
Yeah, Lauren, Christine, we certainly are tracking some slushy areas, some slick roads, kind of like Monday morning, and it's just because of the snow from yesterday evening. So if you are planning on heading out soon and you're able to leave a little bit earlier than normal, I would maybe try to do that for this morning. Treated roads have been improving, though. Temps are still near 30 degrees right now, so road salt does work pretty well in these temperatures. But you can see here, for example, M142, so that's between Harbor Beach and Bad Axe, averaging about 41 miles per hour currently. So a bit slower than normal, but the freeways have been averaging closer to 70 miles per hour. First Alert Pinpoint Doppler does have a little bit of lake effect still going up towards Houghton Lake, Rose City, even around Hale and Whittemore too. We do expect just a couple of stray flurries throughout the daytime today, otherwise a mostly cloudy sky. But drive times there, I would expect some slick areas on I-75 near Houghton Lake. We haven't seen any major holdups around Saginaw this morning on I-75, for example, too. But there are a couple of crashes coming in across Genesee County. So really just, again, owing to the fact that a lot of less traveled roads, those are still going to be slick. We'll talk more about the extended forecast coming up soon. Lauren, Christine, back to you.
All right, happening tonight in Lansing, Governor Gretchen Whitmer set to deliver her final State of the State address. She'll lay out plans for the rest of her term in office, along with proposals to create more jobs and more housing. Her address begins tonight at 7. You can catch it on our sister station, the Great Lakes Sports and Entertainment Network.
In continuing coverage, a man is scheduled to face a judge tomorrow after being arrested in a child predator sting. Genesee County Sheriff Chris Swanson says back in December, 35-year-old Mark Anthony Taylor answered an ad to meet up with someone he thought was an underage child and was arrested by the Genesee Human Oppression Strike Team, or GHOST, in a fast food parking lot. Investigators say they found a lot of incriminating images and videos. Swanson says Taylor had no criminal history and is now charged with 17 felonies.
Still unfolding, the search for a missing Mid-Michigan man continues this morning in Marquette. A search party beginning at 9 a.m. will focus efforts on the water near the harbor of Marquette Bay. Police and volunteers are looking for 21-year-old Trenton Massey. He disappeared early Sunday near Northern Michigan University, last seen on video around 3 o'clock that morning, appearing disoriented and having trouble walking. Investigators say today they are looking for more evidence of anyone who may have fallen through the ice.
Which is difficult because with the weather, it's constantly changing. Holes are freezing up, new ones are opening up. So it's hard to say what reliably, could have been where someone fell through or something like that.
Massey graduated from Corona High School in 2022. The district is planning a candlelight vigil at the high school tomorrow night at 7 in support of his family.
He deserves to have closure, or her family deserves to have closure. She deserves justice.
The investigation into the disappearance of Candy Clem led state police and its crime lab to her Pinconning home. There, MSP says it collected evidence and handcuffed people, but there were no arrests. Clem's family says she was last seen December 8th. Given that length of time, Clem's niece is expecting the worst.
I don't believe she is alive. I think she's gone.
Now, Bay County Crime Stoppers is offering a reward of up to $2,500 for information leading to a felony arrest.
All right, new details we first told you about yesterday here on TV5 Wake Up in the debate over a proposed ICE detention center in Romulus.
Yes, we showed you the city council voted unanimously to oppose it, but that vote may not stop the project. TV5's Maggie Castraba joins us live in the studio now with what this means going forward.
Lauren, Christine, while the Romulus City Council voted unanimously on Monday night to oppose the proposed ICE detention center, immigration attorneys say the resolution may carry little legal weight. Immigration attorney Herman Dade went on to say the council's decision is largely symbolic and unlikely to prevent the facility from moving forward.
They can open a detention facility if they want to, and local officials really won't be able to stop it at the end of the day.
And for Dade, the concern isn't just the center opening up, it's the size and what that could signal about future enforcement efforts.
So it's alarming in the sense it looks like, in my opinion, that ICE is preparing for mass arrests and they need a place to house everybody.
Now, Dade also advises people within the area who have legal status to keep identifying documents with them at all times. For now, Lauren, back to you.
All right, Maggie, thank you. You are watching TV5 Morning Extra. We're going to take a quick break.
If you are watching us on YouTube or Facebook or seeing clips on Instagram, be sure to like, follow, and comment on the stories that are important to you. We always love to hear those and see those. Matthew will have a check of your forecast in just a moment. Stay with us.
This morning, we're giving you the first alert to some slippery and slushy roadways due to yesterday evening's snow. So if you're able to leave a little bit early this morning, I would maybe try to do that because some of these roads are a bit similar to what we had on Monday morning. Now, freeways, more high traffic areas have actually been doing all right, especially because those were some of the first areas to receive those road treatments. But take a look at downtown Flint there. That's live on Saginaw Street across the bricks. You will encounter some roads that do look like that for this morning, where you have some tire tracks. The left-hand turn lane is also snow covered too. M142 between Harbor Beach and Bad Axe also still traveling a bit slower than normal, only 42 miles per hour for the average speed there. First alert hour by hour though for the rest of the day today does have a mostly cloudy sky. We could see a couple of stray flurries moving through. This is really just some lake effect around Clare or Midland, even towards the Caro area as well. So there is still some possibility for a few stray flurries today. Otherwise, it will just be quite a cloudy day. Cloud coverage starts to decrease as we go into tonight, so we should start off with some sun tomorrow morning. Then the clouds do return. The only chance for any flurries tomorrow will be up towards Houghton Lake. Pretty late in the day, we're talking right around sunset essentially. Now going towards the weekend, if you're already making some weekend plans, well, we do have some isolated snow showers in the forecast on Saturday evening. This looks to be very late in the day. We're talking 8 p.m., if not even later than that, towards midnight as well. The daytime itself on Saturday, that should actually be pretty decent, just more of a mostly cloudy day. And then we are seeing dry weather also during the day on Sunday. We do have highs in the low 30s though on Saturday and then mid 20s on Sunday. So if anything, I would prepare for a cooler weekend. It'll feel cool, especially after the warm up on Friday. 47 coming in on Friday. That'll be the warmest day of the week. Of course, the trade-off with the warmth at this time of year is usually some breeze. We are expecting a southerly wind to gust to about 30 miles per hour on Friday. But other than the breeze, it'll be a nice bright day and mild in the 40s. We cool down over the weekend. Lauren, Christine will start to warm up again in the middle of next week.
All right, more local news now. Work to rebuild State Street in Saginaw will start again on March 9th, which is a Monday. It's an area that stretches more than a mile from Avalon Avenue in Saginaw Township to Bay Street in the city. The rebuild is expected to continue through this summer.
And happening today, the Saginaw Children's Zoo hosting a job fair. It's hiring seasonal workers ages 16 and older for things like guest services, admissions, the zoo store, concessions, rides, custodial work, and more. That runs from 3 to 6 p.m. at the zoo on South Washington Avenue. You are asked to bring your resume and your smile.
Sounds like a fun job. All right, the group Families and Children Together is hosting a community celebration in Saginaw today. You can tour its community hub and learn more about the services that FACT provides. It's an open house style event. It's happening on Davenport Avenue from 2 to 6. FACT will also be accepting donations.
This weekend, the Saginaw Spirit teaming up with Rescue Ministries in Mid-Michigan to help support families in need right now. $5 from every ticket sold for Saturday's game at the Dow Event Center will be donated to Rescue Ministries. Specialty jerseys will be auctioned off after the game. Puck drops at 7:05 against the Peterborough Petes.
And in Flint, the Firebirds are hosting Hurley Children's Hospital Night at the Dort Financial Center. A new toy to donate at the box office gets you a free ticket to Saturday's game against Ottawa. The team will also wear specialty jerseys that will be auctioned off afterward, and all of the proceeds benefit the Hurley Foundation.
All right, this is a great local story. A Michigan man is getting big screen treatment.
A chain of Southeast Michigan theaters will soon highlight his determination in defying the odds. This is Jesse Sparkman. He's 31 years old, and he was diagnosed with cerebral palsy when he was a baby. While living with the condition, Sparkman has established himself in the world of competitive bodybuilding.
You just train every day. Then it just became my passion. Anything that you want to do in life, you can go after.
His inspirational story got the attention of a documentary camera crew, which followed him for 15 weeks as he trained for last year's state bodybuilding championship.
Matthew Campbell, the senior manager for the MGR movie theater chain in Michigan, says he was inspired by Sparkman's story because he too has cerebral palsy. He jumped at the chance to host the documentary's premiere at his chain's theaters. The film, titled I Can Bodybuilding, hits the screen at those theaters on March 14th. Some of those locations include Waterford Township, Troy, Sterling Heights, Warren, and Southgate.
That is just an incredible story. I would love to see that documentary.
Me too.
Oh,
Very inspirational.
isn't that
Very
neat?
inspirational. Oh, yeah.
Well, in your first alert forecast here this morning, we are tracking still some slick roads, but the rest of the day today, that's actually going to be somewhat quiet, just a bit brisk. We'll have some wind gusts near 25 miles per hour. Temps actually almost steadily falling through the day, too. But really, the rest of the work week also somewhat quiet for us, too. We still have the 40s on Friday. We'll cool down through the weekend, and then we're on the way to another warm up in the middle of next week.
All right, not bad. We appreciate you joining us live this morning for TV5 Morning Extra.
You can find us right back here for TV5 News at 9. We'll see you then.